Let's take a look at a couple more images. What I want to do is crop the image in the book. You can see again on the bottom of my screen here that the film strip shows the images that I've adjusted and the images that were original. These three photos, you can really see the difference. However, if I move down and look at some of these others, it's really difficult to see the difference unless you actually select both of them and look at them at once up on the screen. This one you can barely see the differences because there weren't that many changes. The woman here is a little bit lighter, her skin is lighter. This is a little more pink. The background area of the rock here is darker in color, and you can see here that there's more clarity, there's more vibrance. So it's very subtle. You can't really see it down here, but when you open them up bigger, you can. So when we create our contact sheet, I want to make sure that you set the image sizes in a large enough size so that you can actually see the difference. Now let's go down to, here's my crop and straighten. Currently you see that they're exactly the same. What I want to do is double click on the crop. Now this image is a DNG image. And get back. Okay, so what I want to do is click on the crop tool. I want to click and hold down until this area here pops up. Now I've got my 8 by 10 inches already done. I've gone through this. What you would want to do is click on custom, and that brings up this custom crop. You see you have different choices here, ratio, pixels, and inches. If you choose inches, you can type in here, and since I've got 4 by 5, 8 by 10, I'm going to choose 11 by 14. And what that is the crop size 11 by 14. And now you can see that it brought up the original size of this image, which is what we were looking at in Bridge. When I double clicked on that, it actually opened up as the crop size that I last worked on. And so now, if I were to, what I've got chosen here is 11 by 14. And so if I click and drag, oops, since I've already got something here, it's going to be kind of, I want to press my escape key. And now when I click and drag, the sizes that are coming up, it's just like constraining a box in other applications. When you hold down the shift key, it saves at a proportion. You can see that now I've got a vertical 11 by 14, and if I kind of move it up here, I've got a horizontal 11 by 14, but it's still constrained to the size that I'm choosing. So if I drag it all the way out, now it is the 11 by 14, but you can see down here on the title bar that it's actually 14 by 11. If I press escape and I choose another 11 by 14, try to keep it the vertical 11 by 14, and I let go, now you can see it's 11 by 14. So that's how you can crop keeping it in proportion by a setting that you've chosen. And now when I double click inside this area, I have an 11 by 14 size chosen, proportionally chosen. If I click on done, the image itself, when I open it, it's going to show as 11 by 14. But when I look at it in Bridge, it's going to be the same as the original. So what I want to do here, because it's a DNG, is I want to click on Save Image. And I want to save this image with the file extension JPEG. And that's what's going to bring it up to show this cropped version in my contact sheet. So I'll click on Save. And you can see down here it's saving this image, still saving. Now it's complete, and I'll go ahead and just click on Done, and I'll go back to Bridge. And now you can see here are my three images. The original CropStraighten1.dng, and here is the crop straighten that I changed, and then I clicked on Done, but you can see that it looks exactly the same as the original, except when I open it, it will show the cropped version. So what I had to do for my contact sheet was actually click on Save, and I saved it with the extension .jpg. And now when I do my contact sheet, I'll have this version and this version. What I want to do here is just simply click on this and say Move to Trash. So now I've got my JPEG version and the original DNG. And this will show the difference of the crop. So I hope that clarifies this a little bit for you. When I open this again, here's my JPEG. It has been saved as the cropped version. If I had opened the one that I just threw away, it would open the original size with the cropped version, just like when I very first started this image. I hope that clarifies a little bit for you. Thanks for watching this part.